Hey, what's up, all you heroes out there? I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'm coming at you with another Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode review. This is episode 28, or episode 8. All kind of depends on your point of view of the Big Bang mission. Um, but 28, episode 8, 8 of something. And it's titled Fierce Battle in Space and Time Vegetto versus Super Few. So, let's get into it. Let's see how this episode actually does. Let's just go over my feelings towards this episode. As we open up, we see that Toa has captured the Time Patrollers, basically, imprisoning them with Cumber's energy. So, Cumber continues to actually just have a purpose, but it really just kind of feels like at some point the writers were just like, oh yeah, that Cumber guy we made him big ado about. Shouldn't we do something with him? Actually have him be involved in things? Because really, they hadn't been doing that for the past story arc. He just kind of went off to another universe, fought Metal Cooler, got his butt handed to him. That was the end. Like, but at least they're making some use of him. It's just like, yeah, he's still around. He's just locked up again. And we're siphoning off his energy for more practical purposes. And Toa goes on this whole spiel about how Few was a combination of all these different people's DNA and all that crap because that's just kind of what you do. Like, at this point, it's just like, who's not a combination of various different warriors' DNA at this point? Like, really? Really? Come on. But the thing about that kind of gets me is the fact that Toa, it's very implied that she's kind of in a romantic relationship with Mira, who's also a creation with various different people's DNA. And whereas she treats Few as though he were her son, she treats Mira as though they're bumping uglies. And it's just like, ain't they technically both your son? Like, I'm just saying. But demons and all that, so it's a little incest. Let's move away from this topic. I'm sorry I brought it up. As she goes on to say that the plan is to create a being that surpasses the Dark King Mechikabura. Now, we saw Metric Bobora get defeated not too long ago at the beginning of all of this or the end of the last saga. So that ties in why we had to see that. Seeing the dark demon god Mechikabura go down. He was the pinnacle of demonhood. That was the thing. He was the tops in terms of demons. So the plan here is to take all the power of those who were actually able to defeat him and then get Mechikabura's power, which apparently when he was defeated, his dark factor kind of just flooded out of him after the fact. And it washed over everybody who was there in attendance for when he was taken out, namely all the Saiyans. So she's siphoning off the dark factor that's contaminated their bodies in order to give it to Few to power him up into the ultimate dark being, I guess. A new demon god. And Goku's just like, okay, yeah, enough of this. Gets really angry, breaks free of his bindings, but in comes Mira in a very snazzy suit who blasts him away. He then drops in Gohan and Goten, which, oh hey, you guys are in this story now too. Nice. It's unfortunate that you got your asses beat off screen. Goku's sons, everyone. Remember when they used to be very relevant and prominent in things? I do, I do. But Toa and Mira, having gotten what they came for and dropping off the baggage, just kind of dip out, leaving the Saiyans to be consumed within this dimension that's literally just falling in on itself. So they're just trapped in a world that's just collapsing in. So, bye, Zeno team of time patrollers. I'd say I hope you survive, but I'm pretty sure you'll survive. I'm just wondering how you gonna do it. Instant transmission, maybe? But they're in another dimension. Really makes me wonder. Meanwhile, we get this awesome fight between Vegito and Fu, like very well animated, and Vegito gets in some good hits on Fu. And Fu admits that, yeah, my thing really isn't to kind of fight. It's research. Like, I'm researching into my background and all that good stuff. Plot stuff. And Vegeto's just like, fuck your plot, fight me. And I'm just like, there you go, everyone. There's usually two sides of the Dragon Ball fandom: those who are interested in plot and those who are interested in fights. Never the two shall meet. That's a lie. There are people who are interested in both, like me, but all things considered, at this point, I'm more interested in the fights. Plot is just kind of honky. Even though it's been a decent plot, I'm interested in Toa, Mira, Fu, and what they've been up to and all that good stuff. And Fu goes into his super form because, again, Saiyan DNA. They get into the usual fight and all that good stuff. Once again, Fu tries to unleash the evil energy, but Vegeta's barrier is just too strong, and this really does end up surprising Fu. He wasn't expecting him to be able to hold off the power exuded within his super form. And Vegeta does his Kamehameha, blasts Fu. Fu takes it point blank, but he manages to kind of shrug it off for the most part. But he does note Vegeta seems much stronger than he was on the prison planet. And Vegeta, in a very interesting moment, is just like, hiding in the shadows doesn't really get you a clear picture of what my power is like. And Fu's just like, but I like being a creeper, dude. I love hiding in the shadows. Why would I stop that? Only for ding, tree's done. And Fu just gets really all hot and bothered. It's just like, yes, a new universe is about to be born. Oh my goodness, it's finally time. And these fruits start to blossom on the tree, and it dies. Yep, it just withers and starts to die. And Fu's just like, wait, what happened to my tree juice? What happened to my other universe? What's going on? Pulls up all these screens, finds that the various different universes, all fine and dandy, nothing's wrong. It's like, what the devil? Oh, and even Vegeta's just like, wait, but I didn't save everything. But me, main character. What happened? Only for us to see Vados, Champa, Beerus, and Whis. And Whis turns to Beerus and says, the wish to have the roots of the universe tree has been granted. We got rid of all the roots. We made a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. And that took me so off guard because I'm just like, oh, y'all made a practical wish. Y'all realize you could just wish this situation away. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Like, damn, that's a good plan. Like, seriously, I was not expecting them to go down that route. Like, you have the Super Dragon Balls. The Super Dragon Balls can literally do anything. Just gather them up and deal with this crap. And it's just like, and it, not to mention, it's the most Beerus wish possible. Because he could have wished for all of it to go away. No, Mira, Toa, Fu, all of that just gone. And the universe tree just gone as well. Just all of it gone. But he's just like, no, no. Goku's handling the rest of it. I just want the roots out of the universes. Goku can deal with the rest of this crap. It's the most practical wish I have ever seen made. Like, even in comparison to bringing back the universes and all that crap, it's just like, and the universes would have been in danger anyway, all things considered. But, this, like, man, I wasn't expecting good writing here, but to me, this is pretty good writing. It's just like using what you have. You could wish it away, bam, it's done. Like, if I'm harping on this too much, it's just because I'm really just that taken aback. I never would have guessed something like this would have happened. Now, granted, it only worked because the gods of destruction took the time to hold off the branches. Doing what Beerus did, giving it this energy so that it could just siphon that off instead of siphoning off energy from the universes. It's a good plan. And just send Whis and Vados off to the two universes, get the Super Dragon Balls and do their business. Like, well played, guys. Well played. Like, it lowers the stakes enough to the point where it's just like, yeah, Goku, you were taking too long. I just did it. But it does continue on with the constant problem of Goku always needing the gods to solve shit for him. Like, they keep getting in over their heads, and the only thing that saves them is divine intervention. Hmm. But that ends the episode, and the next episode is announced, as well as the fact that it's been 10 years of Dragon Ball Heroes. It was 10 years of Dragon Ball Online. This showdown with the Time Breakers, and I'm talking just Toa. Toa, all the shit that Toa has been doing. It's been 10 years. Time Breakers, Time Patrol, all that stuff. 10 years! 10 years! I've been going over this crap. Well, not going over, but just watching all of this unfold. And it's just like, man, what's the end game here? Has it just been to surpass all of the gods to create a being of unfathomable power and recreate the dark demon realm in all of its entirety? And then what? Depose the Omni King? I'm really wondering where we're going with all of this. What's the end goal here? And how will things finally end? And what happens after it does end? It's been 10 years coming. I hope it's a good finale, especially for those who have been really invested in all of this. But tell me your thoughts and theories in the comments section below. How do you think things will finally cap off after all these years of Mira's plans and machinations to create this ultimate being? Will she succeed? Will Fu truly become the true demon god, dark demon god, and all that good stuff? Or will he ultimately succumb to the power of Goku's need to fight? Comment section below. If you like this video, leave me a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you never miss out on another Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode review. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye bye.